Denver, Colorado is home to many wonders, from the background beauty of the Rocky Mountains and their world-renowned ski resorts, to the infamous Denver International Airport, said to play host to the Illuminati's underground bunkers. It is no mystery that a place like this plays host to some seriously creepy places. Number 5. Cheesman Park. At number 5 on our list, we have the iconic 80-acre Cheesman Park, located just southeast of downtown Denver, Colorado. In the late 19th century, what is now known as Cheesman Park was Prospect Hill Cemetery. When local officials declared the land federal property, families of the deceased buried in the ground were given only 90 days to remove the bodies of their loved ones. Many could not afford to relocate the bodies, some of which were the bodies of vagrants and criminals. The city hired a contractor to do the dirty work, and things got ugly. The contractor realized he could save money by stuffing adult bodies into child-sized coffins. Of course, they did not fit into the coffins in one piece and were dismembered bit by bit. Body parts were strewn everywhere, disorganized and separated from one another. Cheesman Park is said to be haunted, and many avoid the area after dark. It is no surprise that a jogger in the mid-2000s actually came across human skeletal remains that had worked their way above ground. Number 4. Yak Yeti. Number 4 on our list is the haunted brew pub Yak Yeti in Old Town Arvada, formerly the iconic Eli Allen House. In the 1940s, when the building was a private home, a woman named Cora Van Voorhis fell to her death from the top of the stairs. When restaurant owners bought the home, they brought in some ghost hunters to investigate. These investigators reported hearing a woman's voice, clinking noises, and lights flickering without explanation. Their notorious footage captured a video of a chair moving by itself. If you're brave enough to have drinks with ghosts, we've heard the beer is pretty good too. Number 3. The Molly Brown House. The building, now serving as a museum located in Capitol Hill, was home to Margaret Brown, also known as the unsinkable Molly Brown, who you may recognize from stories of the Titanic. Ghost hunters have reported seeing Molly sitting at the dining room table. She is also known to rearrange the chairs in this area. Number 2. 3335 West Moncrief Place. This small bungalow is home to the Denver Spider-Man murder. In 1941, Philip Peters was found bludgeoned to death in his home. All of the doors and windows had been locked from inside. When the police were staking out the home a whole year later, police saw movement in an upstairs window. They rushed upstairs and saw a man trying to squeeze into a tiny gap. To make matters worse, they found that this homeless man had been living in a tiny cubbyhole in the wall. Apparently, Peters had startled him one night while he was searching for food, resulting in the murder. Number 1. Maddies House of Mirrors. At number 1 on our list, we have Maddies House of Mirrors. Once a brothel, this now restaurant and bar was once known as one of the best gentlemen's establishments in the Midwest. The brothel was actually originally founded by an 18-year-old girl named Maddie Silks. When a national moral reform movement came to town and closed the brothels in the area, the place shuttered and was not revived again for years. Workers today report happenings on the second floor, where most of the dirty deeds went down, like the piano playing by itself and strange voices. That concludes our list of the 5 creepiest places to visit in Denver, Colorado.